Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Chelsea Dressing Room Debrief, where we have drawn 2-2 to Brentford. And sorry, this episode's late. Just a quick reminder to the kids: don't, if you're out drinking with your mates and watching the football, don't go the whole day without eating because it has consequences. And that's really the reason why this is slightly late. I haven't been in the best nick recently. But anyway, please like and subscribe, and I'll get into it and stop waffling. I was really disappointed with Chelsea's performance. Mainly, I was disappointed with Maresca's choice of lineup. I just don't understand it. You see the likes of Liverpool, City, straight after the international break, they've got Champions League football too. They play their strongest team, get the result, and then make subs like Pep Guardiola did in the Manchester derby yesterday. I just don't understand it. Literally, I'm like, play your best team, get a few goals up, then start taking players off. You saw it after one being 1-0 down just before half time. You saw him when he put Palmer and everyone on, how much better we were as a team. I just don't get it. And it's really, really frustrating because I really want us to do well this season and we've got such potential, but we keep faltering. We've played Palace, West Ham, Fulham, and Brentford, and we've only got 8 points out of those four games, which is really frustrating. We haven't played any of the big so-called big six. Palace, fair play. They've been quite good, so a point there, but you got to be beating Brentford. And you've got to hold on to that 2-1 lead going into the last minute. And just Maresca's choice of team. I get it. He's like wants to rotate, rest people. We got a lot of players that play in South America that come back, but then he played Enzo and Casado. And those are two of the players that have travelled and played the most. So I just don't understand. Either if you're going to do that, you've got to rest them all. But surely play your strongest team, get the result, and then start resting players ahead of Bayern Munich and Man United next week. I just don't understand. You've got to play the game in front of you. And then I thought Palmer needed to start. He's not played for a few weeks because of injury, and he was just excellent when he come on. He really is the sort of how quickly he moves it, the creativity. He just gets the whole team flowing. He has to. He had to have started. I'm sorry, when you've not played a few games, you've had time to build up in the international break because he hasn't been away with England. Maresca's got to start him. Um, I thought Garnacho was, apart from, not picking up Cavallo at the back post, looked half decent when he come on. Gittins looked lost. I didn't realise he was playing. I feel a bit for the lad because he's quite young. Obviously, we sold Madueke, and it's easy to look back at that when Madueke's playing well at Arsenal. But at the moment, it looks like a bit of a, you know, what was the point of that sort of move? But we need to give him time, I suppose, and maybe he could do well with coming in from the bench at the moment rather than starting, just to build up a bit of confidence and stuff, because he was a bit non-existent. Again, we saw with the goals, we saw how we need a world-class centre back and a world-class goalkeeper. I know Robert Sanchez didn't really do much wrong yesterday, sorry, on Saturday. But we do need the centre backs. Like that first goal, no one closing him, letting him come in to just curl it into the far corner. And then someone's got to try and win that header from the long throw. I know Chalobah and Tosin, they're very good squad players, but they lack a certain sort of just that bit of world class that we need and we should have bought in the summer. We've needed a keeper and a centre back for a few seasons now, and then Cole got injured, and we had time to go and buy a centre back, and we didn't. So yeah, that might, again this season, even though we could have prevented it in the summer after the club winning the Club World Cup, that might come back to bite us. Again, VAR inconsistent under Law 11. We've had a lot of decisions go our way, so I can't complain too much. But it's just the inconsistency that really grinds my gears. From the throw, the players flicked it on. When the players flicked it on, the player in the offside position moves towards the ball in front of Reece James, which, you know, could well, it does hamper Reece James's decision to try and get that ball, and then bounces through to Cavallo, who scores the equaliser in the last minute. And VAR got to look at that, and yeah, it's just abysmal. VAR and refereeing in this country. Again, yeah, Garnacho's got to pick him up. He's got to be alert. and he doesn't, and it's just a really disappointing goal to concede right at the end of the game. Other than that, yeah, just not impressed with us so far this season. It's really slow. We haven't really played anyone massive, and that was a must-win game against Brentford. So yeah, hopefully we'll be better against Bayern Munich. And Manchester United, bear with me by the way, because I'm going to America on the Wednesday whilst we're playing Bayern Munich. I'll be on a flight and a wedding on the Saturday when we play Man United in America. So for one of my best mates. So bear with me on my dressing room debriefs next week, and I'll see you then.